Hey guys, welcome back to our video. FNAF 22 here with our video, and in today's video, we have a pretty big one for the Five Nights at Freddy's community. Now, today's video is more of like a theory or opinion video, and I definitely want to do more of these, so if you guys enjoy this one, let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see more. I definitely like to do this more with FNAF, and Fortnite, and Mortal Kombat, and SML, and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. Now, there are two big projects that every Five Nights at Freddy's fan is anticipating at the moment. We have the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, by the way, this is not a real poster, and we have the Security Breach DLC, The Room. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie once again. I know we've been talking about it a lot, but it's because the filming has officially started, which means we should officially be getting the movie hopefully next year or by 2024. So anyways, what I want to talk about, as you've seen the title and thumbnail of this video, is I am not excited for the I am excited, but I am worried about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now, this is because of multiple different reasons that we're going to go over right now, so let's jump straight into this video. So, the first reason is the cast of characters. Now, we've already talked about this in a separate video right here, as you can see on screen. And from what we talked about, as we should know, Mike is the main lead. Abby is his younger sister as the female lead. And then the supporting female lead is Vanessa, aka the security guard from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Well, I kind of touched on this a little bit in that FNAF movie video, but I didn't touch on it fully. I want to talk about it more right now. But what I want to touch on about this subject is this movie is feeling too kiddish. If you take a quick read through some of these like descriptions of our characters, see for example Mike, riddled with guilt over a tragedy in his past and now struggling to take care of his younger sister of his own. Mike is low on options when he lands a new job to pay the bills, the night security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Mike is vulnerable with a tough exterior, though he means well. His obsession with digging for truth may have potential disaster consequences. And then for Abby, we have Mike's younger sister. Abby is inquisitive and brave with a creative mind and keen intuition. A bit of a loner who keeps her thoughts and feelings close to her chest, she expresses herself primarily through drawings. Growing up without her parents while being raised by her unreliable brother, Abby has learned to fend for herself. That said, she is still very much a child, emotionally vulnerable, full of imagination, and not without the normal outburst of a 10-year-old. Sorry about that, guys, but like I was saying, this role, and then obviously Vanessa is a police officer who shows up during the shifts to help with the dark history and blah blah blah, you can read it there. But she's not as important to my subject as Mike and his sister Abby. This is starting to feel like a children's movie, and I love Five Nights at Freddy's, and if you've ever played Five Nights at Freddy's, which if you're watching this video you most likely have, you should know Five Nights at Freddy's is not a children's game in the absolute slightest. It's about killing dead kids who control suits, murder, fire, all the time. Very not child friendly. And this movie should definitely be rated R or at least T for teen, maybe TV 14, something like that. I don't know, but this movie is starting to feel like it has the plot of a kid's movie, and I don't like that because that makes the movie not as good as it really should be, because this movie should not be all weird and clunky and all kids-like. It should be kind of scary, like maybe not scary like a normal horror movie, but definitely some kind of form of scary, if you get what I'm saying. It's really hard to explain, but I just really hope this movie isn't a kids movie. It definitely should be like maybe 16 or older, or something like that, or even a rated R movie or rated M. Well, wait, that's video games. Rated R movie. It just needs something that'll make it not feel like a kids movie, and there definitely should be blood. There should definitely be jump scares. There should definitely be scares in the movie. It should definitely not be anything like a kid's movie. So that is my first problem with this movie. I am just saying it should definitely not be a kid's movie and definitely be more of an adult movie or teen movie. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the inclusion of Vanessa, aka the security cop kind of guard in Security Breach. Now, this makes no sense, because if you are a FNAF fan and you're like in with the lore and all that crap, you should know that Mike is the night guards for FNAF 1, FNAF 2, Pizzeria Simulator, and Sister Location, I'm pretty sure. But here's the problem. How come Vanessa is in the FNAF 1 location? Because if this is the first FNAF movie, I'm pretty sure they're going to base it off of either Fredbear's Family Diner or FNAF 1, or both of them most likely. So why would Vanessa be here? She only shows up in Security Breach, which is the newest game in the entire series. Why is she gonna be here? This makes no sense in my opinion. I tried to talk about this with some of my FNAF friends, some of my boys who are really into the FNAF lore and all that crap, and even they said it didn't really make any sense. By the way, subscribe to their YouTube channels. But anyways, besides that, they even said it did not make any sense, and I just do not get why she's here if this is supposed to be based off FNAF 1. It just makes no sense in my opinion, and they'll probably try to add some kind of little teaser of Vanny or something, which I wouldn't mind. Just the only problem, once again, is it makes no sense for Vanny or Vanessa to even be in this movie. I feel like the plot is too confusing. Are we talking about Security Breach, or are we talking about FNAF 1? I have no idea, but I guess we'll see what happens when the real movie comes out. Like I was saying with the Vanessa thing, I don't know if it's going to have... Another problem with the movie is we don't know which animatronics it's going to be. Obviously, this will be confirmed later down the line when we get posters and teasers from Blumhouse and even a trailer, hopefully sometime next year. But will it be the FNAF 1 animatronics? Will it be the Security Breach animatronics? Will it be Sister Location? What are they going to do? I think we really need confirmation, because this is really important, and I don't really like the fact that they're kind of mixing up the games. It doesn't really make sense to mix FNAF 1 with Security Breach, because I still have not beaten Security Breach, but I do know from what I've heard from other YouTubers and reliable sources is that FNAF 1 and Security Breach in the same area would make no sense. I have no idea yet. I'm almost at the end of Security Breach. I'm at almost 5 a.m. or something, but still, I don't know. It just wouldn't make sense, I don't think, and I think that makes the movie feel really confusing. And the last thing I want to talk about in today's video is the inclusion of Purple Guy. Will Purple Guy or / William Afton or even Springtrap show up in this movie? I think he will. Now, I'm just saying this will be one of the biggest missed opportunities in movie history, I feel like, if William Afton / Springtrap, whichever one, does not show up in this movie. He is the main reason why this is happening and why FNAF even exists. Him with the crying child, I must say, all the children from the first FNAF game, so the children who become Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, Golden Freddy, all them, they better be in this movie too, because it would make no sense to the actual game's lore if Purple Guy and the other FNAF kid characters like the crying child and all them are not in the movie. Even if it's just a brief history watch from Vanessa explaining the history of Purple Guy killing the kids, that would still make sense. That at least needs to be in the movie. If there's no inclusion of Purple Guy or any of the kids, it's going to make no sense. And the reason I'm saying this, even though you might be saying yeah, this is obviously going to happen, I'm just bringing it up now because if you saw in the script, the only characters it confirms are Vanessa, Mike, and Abby. So we can't 100% say this is happening, but if it isn't happening, it'll definitely be a big letdown, and it'll definitely not help the movie's case of being good. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you are worried about the FNAF movie, and if you are, why, or if you aren't, why not. These are the reasons that I'm worried about it, and like I said, I want to do more opinion videos like this, or theory videos. But, we'll talk about it more as it comes out. Obviously, I want to do a casting video. I might do sometime in December or January. Not really sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified when I drop another video. And one last thing I want to say is, sadly, there will be no plushie video this week. I know I usually upload a plushie video every Wednesday, but the problem is there is the new Fortnite season is coming out on Saturday, and to prepare for that, I have to upload all the ranking skins and all that crap, and that's going to start Wednesday, and then it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so there'll be a Fortnite video from Wednesday all the way to Sunday. So plushie videos will be back next week. We just don't really have time to get one up this week, especially because I'm getting this video up. And maybe we'll try to do 2 plushie videos next week since we couldn't get them both up. Since we couldn't do one this week. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah. Just thought I'd let you know, this week is only going to be this FNAF video and then a bunch of Fortnite videos. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.